Super Sales Gaming. Today we are going to be talking about No Mercy, the SmackDown pay-per-view coming to you soon, very soon, and I can't wait. It's going to be an epic triple threat match. We obviously had John Cena doing what he did last night at SmackDown. We had Dean Ambrose, we had AJ, we had everything kicking all off, but we're going to go first to the match card. So I'm just going to get the match card up as it stands at the moment, and then we will talk about that as it stands. So let's go to No Mercy 2016, because last No Mercy we had was in 2008 or 6. So on the match card so far we have the triple threat match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship: AJ Styles, Dean Ambrose, John Cena. So our Becky Lynch versus Alexa Bliss for the Women's Championship, Heath Slater and Rhino versus the Usos for the Tag Team Championships, and finally The Miz, the resurrected Miz versus Dolph Ziggler for the Intercontinental Championship. If Ziggler loses, he must retire. That is a bombshell, but we've heard this before. We are live, guys, by the way. We are live. No scripts. We are completely live, right? So anyway, we've had this before. Ziggler, if he loses, he'll have to be retired. Let's go back months ago, maybe even a year or so ago. There were a lot of talk about him and his contract. Lots of talk about him and his contract. About he was unhappy with the company, the way he'd been perceived on screen as a character, the way he was being used. I mean, go back years ago, he was a WWE, he was the World Heavyweight Champion, you know, back a few years ago. So this is the first match we're going to talk about, Miz versus Ziggler, so we'll get on to that. But like I say, Ziggler, if he loses, he must retire. Now, if he does lose, does he retire from just SmackDown, and then does Mick Foley all of a sudden and Stephanie have this cunning plan of getting Dolph Ziggler to Raw? Who knows? Anything can happen in a brand split, to say. We'll talk about Miz in 2 seconds. Love a cup of tea. Anyway, going on to The Miz. Resurrected the character completely. He's a lot better character than what he was quite a time ago, and it's good to see. It really is good to see, because I thought, to be honest, he's never been really a bad character in that sense. He's always been, you know, quite a good character. You know, mic skills are fantastic. He's got mic skills to pay the bills. You know, he's great at what he does. He is fantastic. I know he come from a background that, you know, not a lot of people liked, that he didn't do this for years and years, but just imagine, he didn't do this for years and years, this whole wrestling thing, but just imagine in the little time he had done it, he went on and become a WWE champion and main evented WrestleMania. Come on, you've got to give credit where credit's due. The match itself, will he beat Dolph Ziggler? It's difficult. I don't know. I'll go for the Miz to pull it off, because of the fact that you know, obviously, if Ziggler loses, he retires. I'd like to see what they do with that angle. I'd like to see, you know, what kind of happens with that angle. So to see the Miz, you know, doing that, I wouldn't mind seeing that at all. Not at all. So that's my prediction. I am going for The Miz to win against Dolph Ziggler at No Mercy. Moving on, Heath Slater and Rhino versus the Usos. Brilliant match. Usos have turned absolutely grim. They are now proper heels, which is great. They needed something different. To me, they needed something different. They've been the same thing for so many years. It feels like years now, and to them to be able to be changed like that and to go to heel is absolutely fantastic and great news. Heath Slater, well overdue holding a championship in WWE. He's been around for quite some time. He was part of the Nexus. What had he been called by? He got called, was it Wendy's by John Cena? Just thought I'd chuck that in there. I don't know why. But yeah, he you know, he's been great on the mic recently, and he's been talking his point. He wanted, you know, to be responsible for holding some sort of, as we call in Britain, silverware. He wanted a trophy, he wanted a title, he wanted something to hold on to and represent. Rhino, he's a veteran. You know Rhino. I remember watching Rhino in like No Way Out 2002, and even before that I remember watching Rhino as well. So he's a veteran, he knows the game, he's been around the block so many times, he knows what's what, and you know, it's good to see him actually hold a title as well, because you know, potentially you look at him in the singles championship, you know, would he be able to hold a singles championship? For me, probably not, but a tag team championship, why not? You know, it's one of those things, and yeah, that's the way it is. So Heath Slater, Rhino, Usos. I'm probably edging towards a Heath Slater, Rhino retain, because the Usos have held the championships quite a few times, so I'd like to see Heath Slater and Rhino retain their championships, the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Going on to the third match that we're talking about, Becky Lynch, Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss has just literally burst on the scene. Becky Lynch, she's got a championship, she deserved the championship, Becky Lynch deserved it. At the four horsewomen we had Charlotte, Sasha, Becky and Bayley, I believe. Bayley, she's just come up to the main roster. She's definitely a future women's champion on Raw, definitely. Charlotte, she is the champion on Raw. Sasha Banks, she's held the championship. Becky Lynch went so long without a championship, and she finally got her hands on this women's championship, and she deserves it. She will. See, for me, I think she's going to retain for sure. I don't think Alexa Bliss can just come up just like that, click of your fingers, and be champion. I don't think that can happen. Becky Lynch, there she is, a legend right there. She deserves that women's championship, and you know, she deserves to retain that championship as well. So she probably will retain that championship.
I don't know.
Going on to AJ Styles, Dean Ambrose, and John Cena, the triple threat for the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Gonna be a big thing. 1 second, guys. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. We're live, remember. Everything can happen. Anything can happen. Going to the triple threat match anyway. AJ Styles, Dean Ambrose, John Cena for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. The original, the big ass championship in WWE. AJ Styles holds it right now. Does he deserve to hold it? Damn straight. He's done work for many, many years in wrestling, and he's got to this point, and finally he is on top of the mountain. And does he deserve it? Of course he does. Dean Ambrose, did that project with Dean Ambrose fail? It's a possibility it did. You know, they put the championship on him, didn't really work so much. So that's the thing. It didn't work. To me, it didn't work. I was getting bored of him being champion. I was getting bored with the way they progressed the storylines on it and everything like that. John Cena, will it work with John Cena having the championship? Of course it will. He's had 15 championships in the past, 15 WWE World Heavyweight Championships. Come on, will he get another one? Of course, maybe. Well, if he gets the other one, he ties Ric Flair for the all-time record of 16 times WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Can you believe it? John Cena could virtually join Ric Flair as the greatest of all time. Now, some people might not like that. Some people might like that. I don't know. For me, it's not that I don't like it or I do like it. For me, it's respect. And he deserves respect for what he's done for the company. He's granted more wishes than any other celebrity or whatever. He's granted, 500 plus? Something like that? Or something something amazing anyway. And, he's such a nice guy outside of wrestling as well. Can he cement his name in WWE history at No Mercy? I think he can. He's got a bit of a mean streak at this present time. He's shown that last night on SmackDown Live. So for me, this one for me is between AJ and John Cena. Don't know which way they're going to go with this. Dean Ambrose out the equation for me. He's gone. But John Cena, AJ Styles, it's between them two. I don't know which one to go with. It's difficult. See, I'm pulling towards John Cena at one point, boom, and I'm pulling towards AJ at the other point, boom. So I'm bang. I don't know what to do, and I don't know who to predict for this match, but you know what, whatever will be. And you know, AJ deserves to hold the title for longer. Of course, he's not held it that long. It'd be nice for him to hold it even longer. John Cena, from what I know, he's been offered a big movie role. So this is another thing that could come into play, and obviously that means he's going to be away a lot of the time doing his movie. So that means, could you pin the championship on him? To me, if you're going to be away for some time, it didn't work with Brock Lesnar. If you remember, Brock Lesnar had the WWE World Heavyweight Championship when he was away a lot of the time, and he was away for weeks and weeks, and we didn't see that championship on Raw for a long time. Massive intervals. Did not work. People did not like that. You know, and I don't blame them. Superstars in the back, superstars, you know, in the back, front area, right, left, centre, north, west, whatever. Superstars everywhere were pissed. They were not happy about that, and of course, why would you be? If you're at work and your colleague's been away for some time, they come back and get a promotion while you've been working your ass off, you'd be pissed as well. I know I would. But John Cena, I'd like to see him do it. But is No Mercy the stage where he can do it? For me, no. He's going to be away for some time, I'm sure, at certain points. Even if he's not going to be away, is No Mercy the platform you want to do it on? For me, no. Wait till Survivor Series. Survivor Series is obviously a mixed pay-per-view. You're going to have Raw and SmackDown. So why not wait till then, making it a historic night? But yeah, No Mercy. That's my pre-show match talk, or whatever you want to call it. I've got it in the title somewhere. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that, guys, and if you're not watching it live, you're watching the replay, thank you for watching. Remember to drop that thumbs up, click that like button, comment your thoughts on No Mercy. Will John Cena be a 16-time champion, the same as Ric Flair, or will AJ Styles retain? Does Dean Ambrose have a chance? Will Becky Lynch lose her women's championship? Will The Miz make Ziggler retire? Comment below, guys, like this video, and I'll see you soon for more videos. Thanks for watching. Peace out.